Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome to a reading for the week of... No, this is for mid-November. I keep doing that today. I just want it to be a week, apparently. But you have this Soulmates card and this Fates card. Are you kidding? There could be like a fated soulmate, yes, coming in for you. I feel like this has been very slow, Aquarius. But if you are looking for love, this definitely could be a soulmate. You know, this could be any type of soulmate, though. This could be, you know, you could be having like grandchildren. You could be... meeting new friends or meeting new people, so take it how it resonates, but there definitely could be like a fated connection that you probably attracted into your life, and yeah, damn, Aquarius, this looks very good for you. Again, it kind of makes sense to me because, I do feel like you're going to be a little bit of a shining star over the next like 20 years. I mean, Pluto is going to be in Aquarius, and Pluto in Aquarius, I do feel, is like going to be much more positive than Pluto in Capricorn. It's going to be much better. At the same time, I don't think Pluto is that big of a deal anyway, because Pluto is extremely far away. And it's a generational planet, so it really more affects the generation. But, you do have these Six of Cups here. Actually, I want to show you these two first. Again, you have this Soulmates card and this Fates card, so there could be a fated connection coming in for you. This is like something you wish for, so definitely could be a strong connection. You also have the Six of Cups, which is Soulmates. And so there definitely could be a soulmate coming in for you. This could be a very childlike connection. Six of Cups I look at as like a very playful connection as well. So again, it could be like very playful, lighthearted, but like in a good way. It's not that this person isn't serious. It's just like more lighthearted and playful. If you don't want love, and even if you do, I feel that this could also just be you connecting to your inner child. I believe we're in a time of like a very heart-based time where we have to follow our heart. And usually our heart tells us to do things that our inner child or that we wanted to do when we were children. So, I would definitely listen to your heart with the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is like a gift from the universe. And usually the gift we receive is a turnaround, meaning we've been bumping up against obstacles for a long time when we have the Six of Cups, and then the obstacles get removed after we get the Six of Cups in a reading is what I'm trying to spit out here. And so I kind of feel this could also just be a gift from the universe for some of you. And it is interesting that you also have the Knight of Pentacles. I can't talk today, apparently. That retrograde is getting to me, but we're not even in it yet. But the Knight of Pentacles is normally slow movement. The crossing energy in a Celtic cross can be what hurts you or helps you. And so the Knight of Pentacles, he is being too cautious and he's playing it too safe. He has everything he needs to plant seeds in this field behind him. And if he does, those seeds will grow, but he has to like take action. He has to do it. So I feel for a lot of you, it's like time to take action, Aquarius, on something that you're looking at, with the Two of Wands also coming up in the area of your thoughts, which we're going to talk about in a second. But I think it's time to move forward. I also feel that if you, again, this could be a person, and I'm not sure if it's you or them that's like not making moves here, but you have the Ten of Cups, the Four of Wands, this could be a very good connection. So, if it's you, I would, get moving here. You have the Two of Wands in the area of what's on your mind or in the area of your thoughts. And the Two of Wands is about leaving a comfort zone. The story of the Two of Wands is that he rushed to a finish line and he thinks he knows everything about what he has experienced so far. So he's actually kind of looking out here at the world. He's not looking at the world that he has in his hands right here. And so the thing with the Two of Wands is that we have to realize we have many more options than we realize, or there's a million more ways that we could do anything that we want to do. We just have to be open to the variety of the world. We have to be open to a variety of solutions. And again, he has to leave a comfort zone and go explore something new. He also has to realize that something from his past stands on its own. So you have the Ten of Swords as your outcome, and I actually feel pretty good about the Ten of Swords in your reading. I mean, Ten of Swords can be a blessing in disguise, and so you could be realizing how, releasing something that you've been thinking about releasing is a blessing. You have the Ten of Wands in the area of your foundation. Again, I feel pretty good about this as well. The Ten of Wands is carrying these heavy burdens, but he's about to reach his home in the background here. And he is about to put down or release those burdens. So I feel for a lot of you that your like hard work is paying off, or you're about to get the results from all the hard work that you have done in your life. And again, I feel like this is obviously a good thing for you. And, I think there will be more improvements. One thing I would say is like I wouldn't put, I feel more pressure. Like I feel like you're putting too much pressure on yourself, or something, especially if you're hesitating to get started with the Knight of Pentacles. This could be anything. It doesn't have to be love. This could even be you getting started on creating a turnaround, because again, the Six of Cups can represent a turnaround. And I feel that some of you need to release some pressure that you're putting on yourself so that you can create a turnaround. Next, in the energy of what you are moving past or the past, you have this Wasp spirit. It says, sometimes life stings. You have this Hawk spirit. It says, let spirit be your guide. Yeah, I feel like your intuition, your guides, your ancestors, everything is trying to guide you towards something. And I feel that you just need to go for it. You even have the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords here. So these two wanted to come out together. The Ace of Swords is a victory. The Five of Swords is also a victory. The guy at the front of the card, he has won the battle. The Five of Swords is considered a challenging card because he has won at all cost. He did everything he could to win, but too much. And so sometimes the Five of Swords is considered a challenge. But, I really look at the Five of Swords as a card of taking a risk or needing to take a risk. And the Ace of Swords would be a victory. The Ace of Swords is also your focus. And we have this Hawk spirit here that says, let spirit be your guide. And so maybe you need to focus more on your intuition. The other thing I would say is that when you think about it, hawks are like a laser-like focus, right? That when they focus in on something, they really make it their focus and they catch their prey. The Ace of Swords is the same thing. It is a laser-like focus. It says if there's something you want in your life, you need to have that laser-like focus, and you really need to go for it so that you can accomplish it, Aquarius. Next, in the area of the very near future, you have this empathy card and this remember card. Yeah, I feel like you need to be kinder to yourself. I feel like you need to remember why you started your journey in the first place and put it into perspective. And I think that will help you kind of re-motivate yourself. It's almost that's almost what I get here for you, Aquarius, that you are re-motivating yourself to accomplish something or to improve your life. And I think the empathy card is saying you need to have empathy for yourself, right? And we even have the Eight of Cups also in the very near future. And the Eight of Cups is about walking away from things that no longer serve you. You could say that he's walking towards fulfillment, but we really don't know what he is walking towards. All we know is that he's walking away from these 8 cups that no longer serve him, and he's walking away because they no longer serve him, and he knows that there's got to be something better. And so I think, but I get this energy of you re-motivating yourself or kind of remembering why you wanted to accomplish something or have something in your life. And again, sometimes that's all we need to do to get motivated to make the change. And that's what I would do here with this 8 of Cups. Next, in your outcome row, you have this Be Present card. It says, find clarity in the moment. You have this Accept What It Is. It says, the act of acceptance will bring peace. So I feel for a lot of you, you're just accepting your situation and being present at this time, which is obviously a good thing. You have this Hawk card and the Ace of Swords. This could be observation energy as well. So it might be a good time for you to slow down and really look at what's going on in your life or what's going on around you in the energy, just so you can pay attention. When you think about it, where do we see hawks? On telephone poles all the time, right? Or soaring around. They're observing, looking for their next opportunity. And I kind of feel that's what this is saying. Is it might be a good time for you to observe. You have the Magician also showing up in the area of the next few months. So the Magician could be you, Aquarius, and which is good. Whenever you show up as yourself, kind of puts you in a position of power and strength. The Magician is also a card of reinvention. And definitely with Pluto going into Aquarius, I think that you will definitely be reinventing yourself or making changes to who you are. And that's not really true. What's really true is that everything that's inside of you is probably going to come out, or you're just going to be, putting yourself more center stage. And I also kind of feel that it will be more of an enhancement. It's people might say to you that you have changed, but really I feel like you're using skills or doing things that you've always done, but you're just expanding them, if that makes sense, and showing the world more of who you are. And so again, it makes sense to me that you are kind of reinventing yourself. I always pull the card he's pointing to, which is this one, and it says to be fair on it. So whenever he shows up in the last row, I always pull the card. This card is like Justice. The To Be Fair card, it kind of represents cause and effect and making sure that you're balancing your energy, which I think everybody needs to do over the next 20 years. Like, if you put energy into something and it works, great, keep doing it. If it doesn't work, then stop and do something else. I also do feel, by the way, it just popped into my head that there could be some sort of fresh start coming in for you over the next few months as well. Next, in your closest relationships, you have the Ten of Cups, which is great. Ten of Cups is like fortune after difficulty, but it can also represent happy home, happy family. And if you want a connection, or if you already have a connection, you could be forming a family with like the person you're with. And you also have the Four of Wands, which could be marriage. So again, if you're hoping to form a connection, this could be a really solid connection coming in for you. You have the Four of Wands coming up in your future feelings. You could feel that you want to marry a person, or that you want to commit to some person, right? And so if you have love, or if you're going to be getting love over the next few months, I would say that you could really feel this is a person you're going to commit to. I also feel like you're definitely going to be feeling more free. I think everybody is over like the next I think it's going to take like the full amount of time, I'm not sure, but maybe over the next 2 years, slowly but surely people are going to feel more and more free. It's because Neptune is leaving Pisces and going into Aries. I think that's a whole other bucket of worms, right? Put Neptune in Aries. But what I would say is I do think it's better overall. Even though people say Neptune rules Pisces, I disagree as a Pisces, and I've looked at millions of Pisces charts, and I still think Jupiter rules Pisces. Jupiter was Pisces' ancient ruler. I don't think, I've been very confused the entire time we've had Neptune and Pisces. Neptune and Pisces is very confusing because it's not like a calm ocean. When you think about it, Pisces, yes, Pisces is a fish, but Pisces like more calm, peaceful situations. They don't like, these major choppy waters that is Neptune and Pisces. And what I would say is I think Neptune leaving Pisces is actually going to break through a lot of illusions that exist for people, and that's part of the freedom that will be coming in. And so a lot of people will be being set free. Your outcome is the Ten of Swords. Again, I feel pretty good about this. I feel like you're seeing how something from the past not working out was actually a blessing in disguise and an improvement. He's making this symbol right here. And it's the same symbol that the Hierophant is making on his card, and it just represents a blessing. So again, there could be like some sort of blessing in disguise, or just a blessing coming in for you with that Ten of Swords energy. But let's see what's going on for you. With the Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles, you have the Judgment card. Judgment is about waking up to your purpose or answering your calling. So these people are standing in these coffins, and the coffin represents their old life. Outside the coffin is their new life. I think it's interesting that you basically have the world right here on the Two of Wands. So in the major arcana, we go from Judgment to the world. And it's almost like these two things need to connect, I feel, in a weird way, where it's almost like answering the call and leaving a comfort zone will get you to the world, is kind of what that's saying, an accomplishment, right? So you are being called to do something new with your life, and it could be anything. Obviously I don't know what all of you do, but I would definitely do it. Yes, with the Two of Wands, people are going to call you crazy. People are going to say you're wrong. People in your life are going to wonder what you're doing. The Queen of Wands, it has to be bold, assertive, courageous, and she has to take the risk of looking crazy. She has this black cat right here. During the times of tarot, black cats were considered very unlucky. Yes, to all you cat ladies out there, I understand that you love your black cat and they're not still unlucky. I don't care, but I totally get it. I'm talking about the tarot card here. I'm not talking about you. So there you go. chrisscatfood.com coming soon. But what I would say also is that the whole point is that she doesn't care what anyone thinks. She loves her black cat, and that's it. So you have to, I think you're being asked to make decisions that might upset other people. And I think you've been dealing with this problem for a while, where people are too involved with your life. It's like maybe you're 30 years old and your parents are still telling you what to do. Or, maybe you're 40 years old and your parents are still telling you what to do. So I think the Queen of Wands is like saying you have to do something that you want to do with, and not worry about other people. She follows her heart. She follows that sunflower that she's holding on to. It's leading her to her joy. That sunflower points towards the sun, or her happiness. With the Ten of Wands, you have the Justice card. Justice says, are you doing too much with the Ten of Wands? The Ten of Wands, some of those responsibilities are yours. Some of them are other people's that he is carrying. And the Justice card says you need to weigh your options. And like, are you doing things that are actually important, or are you just being busy just to be busy? And I don't know. I can't answer that question for you. Again, you have to. But I would like weigh up the things that you're doing. And I would say like, is this important or not? And, that's the decision I would make. With the Five of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you have the Magician again. So very good. You start basically and end with the Magician. The Magician represents a fresh start. The Magician also is a great card to get with the Ace of Swords. So even though it's coming up in the past, this kind of tells me that you are getting something that you manifested, or, you are getting something that you've asked for with the Ace of Swords. It's like as we focus on something, we're getting the energy to move in that direction of our focus. And, this looks to me like the universe is asking you to move towards what you are focusing on. It's like at a certain point we have to take action. And I feel like that's what the Judgment card is saying. It's like you can't keep staring at something with the Hawk, the Ace of Swords, and the Magician. Now it's time to get the ball rolling. With the Eight of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is wealth and abundance, or, creating more wealth in your life. So I feel a lot of you could be increasing your wealth or increasing your abundance and making more money, which is obviously a good thing. And that's exactly what I would do with the King of Pentacles, is just, work on your finances, work on making more money, and create more stability. I don't really feel this is a person necessarily coming in for you. I feel this is more just talking about you improving your finances. With the Magician, here you go. You have the Two of Wands. This is actually very good because we're going from your thoughts to something in reality. It's like you are going to leave that comfort zone, or you are going to take the lead. The Two of Wands, we have to take the lead in our lives, or we have to do something. It is a card of taking the lead, basically. So, you can take the lead just by taking action. If you're like wanting to manifest something with that Magician, it says like maybe you want to manifest a business. The Two of Wands would be about leaving the comfort zone and doing it, getting out of your head, not worrying about what people think, and just bringing it down to earth, like taking the first step, right? Same thing with like love. This could be you flirting with a person, or going on Tinder, or whatever you kids use nowadays, right? With the Ten of Cups, you have the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. Page of Swords wants us to follow our curiosity. This could also say that like someone has their eye on you as well. So for those of you that are looking for love, the Ten of Cups is a great card for dating. So it would be an amazing time to like get out there, meet new people, put yourself out there, all that other good stuff. So there you go. I thought I was going to say something else. With the Four of Wands, you have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles literally is the path to marriage. So Ace of Pentacles can represent any type of opportunity. And so this could be like an opportunity for you to meet a person that leads to marriage. For those of you that don't want to get married, or even if you are married, or you could potentially be getting married, for all of you is what I'm trying to say. This could also just be an opportunity that sets you free. The thing with the Ace of Pentacles is that it can represent unlimited potential. The Ace of Pentacles is only limited by how much we allow it to grow. There's this garden right here, and so when we get an opportunity, we have to water it, feed it, fertilize it, give it sunlight. So if you are nurturing everything that you're growing in your life, then there are no limits to how much this thing will grow. The only limit is your energy and what you put into it. So again, this could be any type of opportunity, even financial. I think you do have great financial opportunities here. You have that Knight of Pentacles. He has those empty fields behind him. He has to plant the seed and take care of it. So if you're working on like new business ideas or careers, really good. With the Ten of Swords, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. It's like not a bad reading here, Aquarius, but what I would say is like I would stay flexible. I would also make sure that you're not, ruining something before it happens is kind of what I get here. It's almost like you're saying it's like you're focusing on something you want, Hawk and Ace of Swords and the Magician, but you're saying to yourself, I can never have it. And again, I feel like this is saying like don't ruin something before you get it started or something. I feel like you need to, that would be my one criticism of this reading. It's like saying you need to be open to all possibilities, even if they seem impossible. You have this needle and thread. It says a sincere wish will be granted. I'm actually going to pull this card too because it says a wish granted with the wishbone. So I'm going to pull you an extra card, but both of these cards basically say the same thing. And, again, but I think you need to believe it with that Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords at the end. You need to believe that you can have something or that you can manifest something. You have this axe. It says forces working against you. I think you feel like there are things that are getting in the way, but again, I think it's in your head with that Queen of Wands. The only person that can make anything happen or not happen is you. So I think this is about taking control with the Queen of Wands. You have this hills card. It says obstacles to overcome, but they're hills, they're not mountains. So I think this is saying don't turn molehills into mountains, and realize that any obstacles that get put in front of you can easily be overcome. You have this ant spirit. Says work, achievement, success. Yeah, we see really good cards for work. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. There could be some sort of opportunity, or maybe even you're wishing for, a raise or promotion or something like that, and that could be coming in for you. You have this clouds card. It says temporary problems. So if you're dealing with any issues or problems, I think you could easily be overcoming those problems with this clouds card. But this looks really good here, Aquarius. I like where it's going. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your week.